Part 1 of Hindle Wakes by Stanley Houghton. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Narrator, read by Christine G. Female characters, read by Michelle Eaton. Male characters, read by Phil Benson. Hindle Wakes was first produced by Miss Horniman's repertory company from the Gaiety Theatre, Manchester, before the Incorporated Stage Society, at the Aldwych Theatre, on Sunday, June 16th, 1912, with the following cast: Mrs. Hawthorn, played by Ada King; Christopher Hawthorn, played by Charles Bibby; Fanny Hawthorn, played by Edith Goodall; Mrs. Jeffcote, played by Daisy England; Nathaniel Jeffcote, played by Herbert Lomas; Alan Jeffcote, played by J. V. Bryant; Sir Timothy Farrar, played by Edward Landor; Beatrice Farrar, played by Sybil Thorndike; Ada, played by Hilda Davis. The play produced by Lewis Casson. Characters: Christopher Hawthorn, a slasher at the Daisy Bank Mill; Mrs. Hawthorn, his wife; Fanny Hawthorn, their daughter, a weaver at Daisy Bank Mill; Nathaniel Jeffcote, owner of Daisy Bank Mill; Mrs. Jeffcote, his wife; Alan Jeffcote, their son; Sir Timothy Farrar, chairman of the Education Committee at Hindle; Beatrice Farrar, his daughter; Ada, maid at the bank top. Scenes: Act 1, Scene 1. Kitchen of the Hawthorns' house, 137 Burnley Road, Hindle. Bank Holiday, Monday, August 16th, 9 p.m. Scene 2. Breakfast room at the Jeffcotes' house, Bank Top, Hindle Vale, the same night, 10:30 p.m. Scene 3. Breakfast room at the Jeffcotes, the same night, 1 a.m. Act 2. Breakfast room at the Jeffcotes, Tuesday, August 7th, 8 p.m. Act 3. Breakfast room at the Jeffcotes, Tuesday, August 7th, 9 p.m. Note: the scene for Act 1, Scene 1 should be very small as a contrast to the room at the Jeffcotes. It might well be set inside the other scene so as to facilitate the quick change between Scenes 1 and 2, Act 1. Note on the Lancashire dialect. This play is about Lancashire people. In the smaller Lancashire towns it is quite usual for well-to-do persons, and for persons who have received good educations at grammar schools and technical schools, to drop more or less into dialect when familiar, or when excited, or to point a joke. It is even usual for them to mix their speech with perfect naturalness. You and thou may jostle one another in the same sentence, as, for instance, "You can't catch it, I tell thee." As a general rule they will miss out a good many h's, and will pronounce vowels with an open or flat sound. The final consonant will usually be clipped. At the same time it is unnecessary laboriously to adopt any elaborate or fearsome method of pronunciation. The Lancashire dialect of to-day, except amongst the roughest class in the most out-of-the-way districts, has had many of its corners rubbed off. It varies in its accents, too, in each separate town, that it may be attempted with impunity by all, save the most incompetent. The poorest attempt will probably be good enough to pass muster as Manchester, which has hardly a special accent of its own, but boasts a tongue composed of all the other Lancashire dialects mixed up, polished, and made politer, and deprived of their raciness. End of Part 1. Part 2 of Hindle Wakes by Stanley Houghton. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Act 1, Scene 1. The scene is triangular, representing a corner of the living-room kitchen of number 137 Burnley Road, Hindle, a house rented at about 7 shillings 6 a week. In the left-hand wall, low down, there is a door leading to the scullery. In the same wall, but further away from the spectator, is a window looking on to the backyard. A dresser stands in front.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?